Investing some time sharpening your defense and shooting will pay dividends as you grow your game. So invite some friends or teammates over and maximize your My Court's potential.
And if you're in the city, you can practice or shoot around at the G Courts inside the Gatorade training facility. Reserve a private gym and enter. Before your friends head upstairs, they will select friends playing on the right side and select your gamer tag. After you equip a ball and your friends have entered, you are ready to play some ball. Get your game together at your My Court or G Courts and set up that winning game plan.
The lights of downtown reflecting off the Willamette River in this terrific look at the picturesque city of Portland. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm... Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. The Blazers have now been in the playoffs 8 straight seasons. Damian Lillard says, me and CJ in our careers, we've always won. Now, our team hasn't won the championship, but we've always won. And I think a big part of that is you know how to impact winning and make it happen. Guys, back to you.
He does. When it's on the line, it is Dame time. Thank you, D.A. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got G. Jokic is out there with the natural, and it's Roy in at the small forward position. And for Portland, Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Damian Lillard out there with Josh Richardson, and it's Vasinko in at the 3. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Richardson outside, the 11-footer, and he gets it to go. Richardson's got the game going with his first points of the game for Portland.
That time Richardson defaulted to the mid-range shot. We know he can shoot them from deep, but mixing in that mid-range, it'll keep the defense off balance.
Roy gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Richardson the pass to Nurkic. It's blocked. Pass to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Inside, G. And it's Portland with the rebound. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
We know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Roy goes in, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Roy's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Jokic passes to 4. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Nurkic. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Here's Jokic. Nurkic with the block. Here's Vasinko. He's covered by Roy. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
And the shot goes in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Richardson kicks to Vasinko. Lillard from deep three-point land. And it's Ford with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Jokic. Now Roy, 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. The shot missing. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Trailblazers. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Bol, he's checked in for Denver. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Roy with it, working on Portis. Roy can't hit. Portland trailing here. Here is Lillard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the inside. Portis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Now, here is 4. Not a lot of room. That one goes in. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
G kicks to Ford. No good on the triple. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Anthony dishes to Lillard. Takes the 3. And Bol pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Ford, no luck. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
There's Porter at the 3, sinks the triple.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
Murray against Dragic. McCollum outside. A shot off that time. Nice D from Porter. Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Dragic the pass to Portis. Dragic with it. And stolen by Bol. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Pulls up for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
To the paint. Off the run.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
The pass to Bol. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by McCollum. 4 on the shot clock. Murray. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And it's Simons missing. Denver leading by 4. 56 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Murray.
Defense really working hard to stop Gordon, but he's a skilled big man who knows how to use his body, especially in the paint.
Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Unable to get that one. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Anthony with it. Now Bol defending. And that's a foul called on Bol. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Portis. And Robert Covington subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. And Denver also making a switch. Jokic, he's checked in for Bol. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Good at forcing the issue on the drive. When Dragic attacks like that, it forces the D to react.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And he makes the first.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Both free throws good from Dragic. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Murray. The shot comes out. Dragic with some nice D. Trailblazers trail by 4. Nurkic kicks to McCullough. There's the drive, and it's sent back by Jokic. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Nuggets on top, up 4. We'll take a quick break and get you back to the action. And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic, discussed what brought him to this point.
The hustle work, you know, every day, twice a day, just go out there on the court and do.
He didn't need those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Nuggets guys, what jumps out to you, numbers-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Dragic. And it's Simons in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Denver calls timeout. And this must be a time of year, Clark, when teams are still working on their chemistry, everybody getting comfortable with their roles.
Well, you know, hopefully that's been established by now, Kevin. And even this early, you'd like that to be kind of anchored in. There's not a lot of time for the feeling out process in the NBA. You know, once the game starts for real, they come pretty fast and furious.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Pasenko's checked in, and Lillard subbed in for Goran Dragic.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
McCollum finds Lillard, pulls it up. Doesn't go that time. And it's Denver the other way. Jokic passes to Murray. Out left to the wing. 16 feet away. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Jokic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets. Passes it to Pasenko. Nurkic against Jokic. Lillard looking around. Clock at 6. McCollum outside. And another 3 for Portland.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Lillard against Murray. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
McCollum left side. Lillard outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. The Nuggets leading by 3.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
Lillard outside. To the middle. It's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Roy's running. Murray the pass to 4. And Covington sends it back.
Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
Here's Pasenko. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Nuggets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
A different look now for Portland. Bobby Portis is checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And Josh Richardson subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And Denver with a change here, too. Bowles checked in. He hits both from the stripe. The Nuggets leading by 3. Pass to G. Outside Roy. Takes it inside. That one good for 2. Roy's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pasenko kicks to Lillard. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is Lillard at his best, setting up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
Outside Roy. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
It's Richardson on the wing. He's covered by Murray. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Richardson, good.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Here's G, covered by Lillard. Broke loose, taken away by Anthony. The pass to Richardson. And he hits it to tie the game up. Richardson's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, Richardson has a lot of toughness. Remember, this is a guy who earned his spot in the NBA. Nothing has come easy for him.
Murray against Richardson. G passes to Roy. Another three for Denver.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Aaron Gordon is checking in for Denver. Michael Porter comes in for Jamal Murray. Ball dishes to Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Free throw good. Porter.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Simons, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Here's Anthony. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now, here's Bull, defended by Portis. And it's Gordon missing.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Porter, no luck. Portland leading. Inside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Trailblazers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
Free throw good, Portis. And so here's Denver. 4-point game. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Kicks the ball. Free throw line jump shot. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Portis. To the inside. The 10-footer. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. And talk about putting some extra.
Or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that one.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
17 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Simons. Over G. Off target on the 15-footer. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Trailblazers lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. It took them a little while to get going, but you love what they did.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Denver's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Nikola Jokic, the natural out there with G. And it's Roy in at the 3 slot.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure.
Good work defensively by Richardson. Portland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Nurkic trying to get open. Vasenko gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Vasenko passes to Lillard. From downtown, gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
From 11 feet away, and that one hits back iron. Trailblazers leading by 3. Passes it to Richardson. Drives to the hoop. Roy with the block. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP, and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And a switcher also for Denver. Murray's checked in. Shoots from the elbow, and it's sent back by Lillard.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Offensive rebound. Murray. Yes, and the foul. Robert Covington picks one up.
Boy, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Three-pointer, Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. To the paint, here's Ford. And the layup's good off the glass. Ford's got the game tied up here for Denver.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And they're moving it up. The finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Jokic kicks to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Lysenko, no good. The Nuggets leading by 4. Going inside and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The high post shot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. And then Roy with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Portland. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Portis, the pass to Lysenko. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Connects from 3-point range. McCollum's got 9 points.
And there's the steadiness to McCollum's game. He's going to contribute from deep almost every game. It's becoming a given.
Cans it from downtown.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
To the left wing. Portis in the post. Jokic defended. Outside Porter. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard, the pass to Lysenko. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. He has 6.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Shot from 12. Goes back up. In deep. Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
I mean, call him a combo guard to whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost. And when he puts it on the deck, the young fella is going to the hoop.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point. but their legs still look fresh.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Dragic comes in for Lillard. Free throw good. Porter. Trailblazers trail by 9. Outside Dragic. Dishes to McCollum. Second chance effort. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Pass to Bull. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Porter against Dragic. Porter with a block. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Puts it up from 15. Murray against McCollum. Here's Jokic, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Trailblazers trail by 9. Outside Dragic. Pass to McCollum. And here is Portis. For Murray. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 11.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense on it.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Richardson is checked in for the Trailblazers. And Denver with a change here, too. G's checked in for Nikola Jokic. .29 seconds left in the third. And that one's good by Porter.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Outside Dragic. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shoots from 14. That one, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Denver on top. They're up by 9. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the 4 for Portland. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Richardson is out there with Dragic. And it's Simons in at the 3 spot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Murray not afraid now of anybody. In fact, he welcomes getting fouled on the way up.
First free throw is good.
you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
And Portland making a change here. Vasenko's checked in. And so Murray nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Rockets the pass to Nurkic. It's blocked. They retain possession. Covington kicks to Richardson. Shot clock at 5. Portland again missing. The Nuggets leading by 11. Now Bol. Murray outside. High arcing shot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away, Roy with the bucket. Roy's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Nurkic can't hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Ford, that's good. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. The 3 slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Nurkic against Roy. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
It's Richardson on the wing. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Bulls got 4 rebounds in this game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And Lillard kicks to Vasenko. Richardson against Ford, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, Richardson, simply by being aggressive, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and is able to force the foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, Josh Richardson, really the kind of guy every team could use because he's got a well-balanced 3 and D game. He does a lot for his team, brings a lot of value to whoever he plays for.
Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. Here's the pass to Ford. Shoots over Covington, and Ford with the basket on the assist by G. 14 points for the natural.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. That free throw good from G.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The Nuggets leading by 13. Outside Roy and G now atop the key. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Albert Covington picks one up. And he makes the first. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. That one is no good. Lillard outside. Down low. Covington dishes to Lillard. G with the rebound. G's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Roy passes to Jokic. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Roy's got 3 assists tonight.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that.
And then Lillard slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Denver calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, G.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational, and instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. Passes it to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Lets it go. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. The Nuggets leading by 14. Outside Roy. He's guarded by McCollum. Right wing. Here's G. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Free throw good, McCollum. And so McCollum nails both of them. The Nuggets leading by 12. He's guarded by McCollum. Outside Roy. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ford. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Lillard against Jokic. Lillard attacking.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. Skilled at drawing contact.
First free throw is good.
During the seeding games in the 2020 bubble, Damian Lillard carried the Blazers to the playoffs. I mean, Dame averaged 37 a game. That included a ridiculous 61-point explosion.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Denver leading by 12. Here's G. Unloads from 9, and the jumper falls for him.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Here's Lillard. Sweet little floater. Lillard's got 13 points in just this quarter.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Denver passing it around. Pass to G. Ford up top. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Covington. Ford, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nuggets.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
No surprise here. Just a big-time performance
for Jokic.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
.55 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Roy. Six to shoot. Pass to Jokic for 3, and it's sent back by Lillard.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Here's G. Covered by Lillard. And that one's good by G.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Pasenko. And it's Denver with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Here's G. So the Nuggets win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jamal, you really got after it tonight, and obviously the game means a lot to you. How do you find that edge?
I just play better when I have that motion. And we were very physical, aggressive from early on. And we handle hits and handle streaks and runs all game. So Today was just a bounce-back game, and we look forward to continue this.
Well, you kept your head.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is
I'm judging this, I keep confusing.